All right, we are recording. So, audio sounds good. Next. All right. Let's go back to my profile. All right, looks like that worked. Looks like we are live. All right, let's check it out. Get in here, see if we. All right, looks
Got
like
any
that
watchers?
worked. Besides myself, grab this link, share it around while I wait for some people to join. All right. Now, drop it in Discord. Drop it in Telegram. All right. Still got nobody joining us, which is all right, because I'm still getting used to all of this. All right, dropped a little message in the chat. Hey, what's up, Geo? Thanks for joining. Give it a little bit of time and see who else joins us. I'm not expecting a big turnout considering this is my first live stream, and it's also Friday, so I'm sure lots of people are getting ready to forget the bullshit they put up with this week. So, looks like Alex should be joining us any moment, and then then I will begin. I am recording this, so it can be snipped down and edited and posted on other platforms in the future. But for now, this is just a practice run of my weekly Friday, as I'm going to be calling it, my race control. So, yeah, definitely I am recording. Yep. Already 4 minutes in, I'm on recording, so I'll make sure that Alex has his work cut out for him when it comes time to snip this whole thing down. All right, give it a few more minutes and I will begin. How you doing today, Geo? Productive day, I hope. I'm stoked you like the Formula EVM idea. I think this is going to be a lot of fun and good. Yeah, could go somewhere. We shall see. I'll be getting into my thoughts and inspiration for it here in just a little bit. But planning on starting this off, as I will start off all of these episodes, with a little update on what's going on with Float Token and the Float Plank Owner NFTs. If I manage to get more people into this stream, hopefully take some questions. And then again, after the content, can take more questions on anything from float to the projects I'll be covering, some of the strategies, and the the big idea that I'll be sharing here today. So. But looks like it's just you and me for now, Geo. I tried to put this on YouTube too, but apparently when you enable live stream, it takes 24 hours to do that. So it's not like anybody was going to watch over there anyway, since it's a brand new channel. Starting from scratch here, but got to start somewhere. Glad you had a productive day, as did I. Well, I think I'll go ahead and begin. I'll be preaching to the choir here, given that I work with you, Geo, or I should say my brother works for you. Yeah, well, we'll get into this. All right, let us begin. Well, go ahead and start over here, over on floattoken.com/NFT. I guess I should start by introducing myself. I am Rex Racer. I was asked to host this show because Alexander, the VP of Blockchain Experience at Float, is too much of a damn workaholic to step away from what he's doing. So, of course, he's got to delegate that shit out to somebody else. So I guess who better than me, the guy he fucking talks his ear off to all the time, about everything float and cars and NFTs and DeFi, degen bullshit. But you know what? That's all right because I love it. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and begin. So first, you wanted me to share floattoken.com, and there's been a lot of buzz about our Float Plank Owner NFT release that's coming up soon. When? I don't know, but you'll just have to follow us on the social medias to stay on top of it and know when it drops. But I'll give a quick intro explanation on what we're looking at here. So the Plank Owner NFTs are like a VIP pass that grants users or holders special privileges and perks on the new upcoming Float v1.0 platform. So some of the perks that all of the Plank owners get are listed here, including, which I think is the biggest value for these, is a airdrop of float tokens that will be tied to the level of NFT that you purchase. You'll also be whitelisted for our upcoming Float Avatar NFT sale. Your Plank Owner NFT will be visible as a badge on your Float profile and in the upcoming Project Mirage metaverse. You'll also get first access to a verified float profile. This is something that many users have been asking for quite some time, almost as much as dark mode, but not quite. One that I think is really pretty fucking cool is the post boosting multiplier. So by holding on to this NFT, you'll be able to give your boosted posts a little extra gas in their tank to go further when you effectively throw a little bit of money, a little bit of float token behind a post to make sure more people see it. Well, this just turbocharges that. Additionally, float plank owners will get an invitation to our private plank owner group on Telegram, Discord, and coming up on the float platform when our new groups feature is released. And then they will also receive beta access to all the newest features, so they'll basically be our beta testing army. Well, thanks for posting that, Geo. Hopefully get a couple more eyeballs in here. The next perk is exclusive invites and perks for Float IRL, that stands for in real life, events, such as Float Fest, which is coming up at the end of April. You can find out more about that at floatfest.com. All right, on to the next. This one's pretty cool. Discounts on premium float merchandise. Free float advertiser credits. So this will allow you to purchase advertising on the float platform for free, as long as your credits should last. Additionally, there will be various levels of membership to the new Float Plus platform, where you'll get additional features that free users will not have access to. And arguably the most important is bragging rights. So, this comes with showcasing the NFT as a badge on your profile, so everybody knows you're an OG floater and that you've got you got the goods. So that is the Float Plank Owner NFT. This is coming soon. We're also there's how many? 6 different levels? I should remember this. 6 different levels of Plank Owner NFTs that you'll be able to buy into. And I think really the best way to look at this is that it's the way to get the float token before anybody else at a discount. And on top of that, you get all those awesome additional perks that you get for the lifetime of holding on to the NFT. Oh, and I should also mention that that list that I just discussed with you is going to be ever expanding. In fact, let me go ahead and pull up that list right here at FloatBiz in one of our float.biz in one of our recent posts. So there are tier-specific perks. So the ones I covered a moment ago are just the general perks all all plank owners will enjoy, but each level will also get specific perks that are only granted to that level. So at the shipmate level, priced at $100, you'll get a 3-month Float Plus membership. The chief level, priced at $1,000, is a Float Plus membership that is. Thanks. You like the pit vipers? They're not true pit vipers. They're Oakleys. I'm a poser. I try though. So yes, as I was saying, The chief level, priced at $1,000, gets the Float Plus membership for 6 months. And a boost. I can say this, I promise. Post boosting multiplier, level 1. Officer level, priced at $2,500, gets a 9-month Float Plus membership. Post boosting multiplier of level 2. And a merch drop of a hat, sticker, and some mystery items. Captain level, priced at $5,000, gets a Float Plus membership for 12 months. Post boosting multiplier level 3. Merch airdrop consisting of a hat, shirt, sticker, and mystery items, and 1 free Flatoshi NFT avatar, which in it of itself is going to have some long-term value for holders. Thanks, Aaron, but I don't know who Alex LX is. I'm if you missed the beginning of it, I'm Racer Rext, so or Rext Racer, otherwise known as Racereth, standing in for LX today. Back to the breakdown here. Captain gets an ad credit worth $500. So pirate level, priced at $10,000, gets a 2-year or 24-month Float Plus membership. Post boosting multiplier of level 4. Merch airdrop consisting of a backpack, hat, shirt, sticker, and mystery items. 2 free Flatoshi NFT avatars and a $1,000 ad credit. And the final level in our Plank Owner collection is priced at a whopping $25,000. And let me tell you, it's worth it if you got that kind of money to spend. Oh shit, Aaron, you just dropped. Well, you got to drop that over to Rex Racer. That money went to Alex. All right, not Speed Racer. Jesus, God damn it. Speed Racer is not. He's not here. He has nothing to do with this. I'm Rext. All right, so Whale gets Float Plus membership. Oh, my voice level is a little bit low. Thanks, Alex. Let me fix that real quick. See what I can do. Bear with me. This is my first time. Uno momento. All right, let's boost it up a little bit. Let me know if that sounds good. All right. Oh. How many people? We got 7 people. Holy shit, I'm famous. Problem is they're all float employees. Damn it. All right. So back to what I was doing. Let me know if this sounds a little better, Alex. Whale level. Float Plus membership for lifetime of holding that NFT. That's worth it. A post boosting multiplier of a level 10, whatever that means. Merch airdrop of jacket, backpack, hat, shirt, sticker, and mystery items. And 5 free Flatoshi NFT avatars. Finally, an ad credit worth $2,500. But again, I mean, all these things are pretty damn cool and could well justify the price point. But when you take into consideration that you're also receiving an airdrop of float tokens at a discount price of what they will be released to the rest of the market at IDO, this is a really fucking good deal. So definitely check it out. We got all the information here at float.biz as far as our updates are concerned. One other thing I want to point out real quick too, as that growing list of perks, is all Plank owners will also receive a free unstoppable domain, basically a blockchain domain. It's a NFT that you can do more than just host a domain with, which I'll give an example of here in just a little bit. But yeah, go to floattoken.com/NFT and then sign up for our information here to know when it drops. I also recommend going to our Telegram or Discord channel, and there you'll be able to talk with Alexander. I might be there sometimes as well, and some of the rest of our crew. So let's see. This point, I think that's about it for what I wanted to cover on the plank owner stuff. Wanted to open it up for a few questions about that before I get into the main content that I want to go over today. So give you guys a couple minutes. I'm going to take a sip of water, and let me know if you have any questions. All right. Certainly one of the 6 of you watching, actually considering one of those is me, one of the 5 of you watching has to have a question for me. Come on, what do you want to know, or what do you want our audience to know about the Plank Owner NFT program, or even the float tokens? I can tell you I have the inside scoop. All right, hit me. We're moving on. And don't ask when, because we don't know that yet. Will Plank Owner NFT make me cooler? Fuck yeah, it will. I mean, it won't make you as cool as mirrored iridescent Oakleys will, but as far as a bunch of shit posters on the internet go, that might actually be cooler than my Oakleys. So yeah, it definitely will make you cooler, and it'll make you a float token gazillionaire. I mean, I can't say that for sure, but you'll get a shit ton of float tokens. Gio with the questions. What sort of functionality do you see coming for float token, especially with the new platform? Good question. All right, so there are quite a few use cases that the float token are going to have in the new platform. Not all of them are going to be available to use right away when the new platform launches in a couple of months, but the main ones that are going to come to fruition first are P2P payments, which are always good, kind of like being able to utilize Cash App or something, sending Bitcoin to your friends, except it's on float. So there's that. Additionally, you'll be able to tip content creators or everyday users. So whereas you can currently give them a like, well, you can give them a monetized like in the future. So when you hit that like button, you'll also be able to tie a micropayment to it. Hell, it doesn't need to be a micropayment. It could be a macro payment for all you care. I mean, if it's the post is that good, send them $10, more, not just 10 cents worth of float tokens. Additionally, you'll be able to subscribe to content creators, or if you are a content creator that wants to monetize, you can set up different tiers of paywall for your viewers, your audience, to view content at each tier. So great way to monetize. There also will be a float marketplace that's launching sometime later on this year. So you can use the tokens that you earn as a shit poster on float to buy merch, buy goods and services from other users. So that's pretty cool. Additionally, one of the things I'm most excited about is we are looking at moving towards full decentralization of the platform. So our users will be able to spin up a node that will secure the float blockchain, and that will they'll need to stake float tokens, but they'll earn float tokens for for providing that service. So that could be a pretty fucking cool way to make a little residual income there as well. So a float token really is Float's way of creating a frictionless and censorship resistant medium of monetization. All right, looks like Jesus had a question. Will we be able to buy Plank owner NFTs with float tokens? Yes and no. So no, because initially float tokens will not be out. In order to get the float tokens, you will need to have a Plank. However, in the future on the secondary market, it is entirely conceivable that you will be able to use your float tokens to buy one second hand from an original owner. So yes and no. Geo, will I be able to earn float tokens through my content? Yes. I just covered that. Why don't you fucking open your ears? So if there are any other questions that aren't things I already covered, we can begin. What you got, guys? I think it's time to get into the rest of the content here. All three of us. All right. So, without any further ado, if you're just joining us, I am Rex Racer, the most based cluttered house degen racer on all of the metaverse. And I'm here to introduce a new project that is going to, how should I say, it's going to live on Float, and I think in a lot of ways it's going to provide a lot of value to our users. And it's also going to be a hell of a lot of fun because like my frenemy Alexander is a workaholic, I like to have fun. I like to do degen shit like, flip JPEGs and farm yields. So this is going to bring that world into the world of Float. And what am I talking about? Well, let me show you. It's a little something I call Formula EVM World Championships. So, being a racer, the most degen racer in all of the metaverse, it's only natural for me to want to combine my two loves of going fast and making risky life choices and hopefully not getting wrecked. So I'm going to read through this article that I just posted earlier today over at Mirror, and then hopefully this will give you a little idea of what we have in store. All right. So, as I mentioned before, I am Rex Racer, your correspondent for the first annual Formula EVM World Championships. I invite you to join me in this fast-paced, gamified DAO experience where members select their L1 team and compete to win their share of the Grand Prize pool and the title of 2022, still weird to say that, World Champion. So while the teams are warming up their cars and drivers are getting their heads in the game, I will be bringing you up to speed on the vision, rules, and roadmap for this year's competition. In this post, I will lay out the groundwork for the Formula EVM competition, including competition basics, introduction to the teams, and letting you know what's in store during the pre-season, which just started today. The official Formula EVM rulebook will dive deeper into all of the rules, and more so than I can get into in this introductory post, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. So, what is Formula EVM? It is a decentralized social competition where Layer 1 blockchain networks are represented as teams that compete based on several performance metrics. Highlight it so you can follow along. Members, or degen racers, select the team they believe will be in the top position by the end of the season and work together within their team to get that W. Each team will be a separate DAO on their respective networks. Team members will work together to formulate, discuss, and propose their race strategy to be voted on by the DAO members, and ultimately put the strategy into action. The race strategy is the team's investment strategy, using the pooled funds raised when players entered the race. The performance of the race strategies will be the primary metric that will dictate the outcome of the championship. The race strategy will be tweaked, voted on, and implemented at the beginning of each Grand Prix session and will run until the subsequent Grand Prix begins. The Grand Prix main event will consist of live coverage of each team's performance during the previous sessions, as well as live voting and full breakdowns of the following session's race strategies. In addition to points scored for race strategy performance, points will also be awarded at the conclusion of each Grand Prix based on protocol performance, such as market cap, coin value, and wallet growth, and for team participation metrics. So really what this project is taking the concept of a DAO and gamifying it, and the winnings of which could potentially be rather significant. So the Grand Prix pool is what the racers are competing for. At the end of the championship, each team stands to win their share of the Grand Prix pool. This prize pool consists of the accumulated entry fees of all racers across all teams and has actively grown via the investment strategies employed by each team throughout the competition. The winning team will make out big, significantly, what's the word I'm looking for here? Hold on, it'll come to me. Conceivably very big. There it is. And we also there will also be airdropped the first annual Formula Evm World Champion Trophy. So, how do you join the race? At the end of the pre-season, we will release a collection of race cars, which we call meta machines, in the form of an NFT on each L1. To select your team, just go to the official NFT marketplace storefront on that respective network that you're going to be joining and buy one of the team's meta machines before they're gone. Don't know yet how many we're going to release. I'm leaning towards 1,000, so 5 teams and 1,000 cars makes for 5,000 members that could potentially join this, but that may change. So this NFT will be your license to join the race and will grant you private access to your team's comms channel on Discord. In addition, it will also offer the holder a long and growing list of perks within the community, such as whitelist status to get your degen racer NFT avatar just prior to the official season kickoff. And the degen racer, I'll get more into that in another video, but what I'm talking about here, you need your car to enter the race, but every car needs a driver. So this is your combination of being able to get into the race and maximize your potential winnings. An added advantage of joining the race, besides the sheer fun and massive prize pool, is that your membership to our community acts as an exclusive alpha group where you can learn investment strategies and get early picks from industry's most degenerate investors. Pretty fucking cool. All right, so now for the teams. Our first season will consist of 5 teams competing head-to-head. These teams all share one thing in common. They are EVM, or Ethereum Virtual Machine, compatible, meaning they're all interoperable, accessible through industry standard Web3 tools like MetaMask, and therefore they're all on a level playing field. Those teams are Ethereum, of course. Then we have Polygon, Phantom, Binance Smart Chain, and Kronos. Kronos is a relatively new contender to the EVM world. They actually are the the new protocol launched by Crypto.com, and they have some pretty amazing things that they're building on it. So definitely worth keeping an eye out on. Then, depending on the success of Season 1, more teams may be added for Season 2 in 2023, such as Avalanche, Terra, and Harmony. All right, so that's big picture of what the Formula EVM competition's about. I'm going to have some more posts coming in the future, or follow me on Float or Twitter, where I'll be dropping some thoughts and information periodically about this project. But as I mentioned, today starts the preseason. So here's the rundown of what the preseason consists of. Preseason is all about education, publicity, team formulation, and taking the concept for a test drive. Expect to see regular posts explaining various facets of the competition between now and our first Grand Prix session. To warm up the track, I'll be running a small-scale sprint race that will provide a real-world example of how the competition will go. I personally am bridging and swapping a total of 10 ETH, consisting of 2 ETH into each network's native protocol, or I should say native token, and employing my own investment strategy across a variety of yield farms, NFT collections, play-to-earn games, and other promising projects. I will then report back to you on the performance of these strategies during the Race Control preseason live streams airing every Friday on Float and other social networks. That, my friends, is what you're tuning into right now. So this is something that I'll be jumping on every Friday evening, and we'll give an update on how these portfolios are doing, and I'll also be performing some of the, how should I say, some of these DeFi and various strategies live, which I'm actually going to be doing here shortly. So it's a really great way to see hands-on, firsthand, how to do these more advanced crypto types of projects. And I'm going to step back real quick before I finish this off. And that's one of the things that I've been really thinking about, because I've been wanting to do crypto content for quite some time. This, being my first live stream. Hopefully it's going well so far. But I didn't want to just do more market news. I didn't want to just shill the next shitcoin. Because frankly, most people that do that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And if I were to try and do that type of thing, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, because frankly, I was expecting Bitcoin and Ethereum to go up the last few days, and we all see where it's at now. So I'm no oracle on the matter. But I figured if I could gamify the act of showing firsthand how to do a lot of these things, that's something you don't see very much. You see people showing the results of their investments. You see people talking about the concepts of yield farming, or getting into the latest 10x JPEG, but you don't often see people actually doing it. And by doing it on a live stream, I can also answer your questions live at the time. So during the preseason, I'm going to be doing it with my own money. Once the NFTs launch, all of that money gets pooled together, and now the strategy of how that is going to be invested and how it's going to be grown is in the hands of the community, in the hands of the drivers. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be something new all the time. There's bound to be some drama, bound to be some wrecks, and bound to be some big-ass wins that hopefully we can all share in. So I'm really excited about this idea. The other cool part about it is that this entire project uses third-party Web3 applications. So I don't have to do almost anything. I'm basically writing and creating NFTs and then telling people to go do things, or I should say asking people to go do things. So, no, I'm not building a website. I'm not building an app. I'm not, creating a protocol. I'm just making a gamified social experience that will be fun for viewers and, potentially lucrative for those that participate. So, finishing it off, couple things that we have left to look forward to in the short term is just around the corner. The Discord community where race fans can begin to assemble and talk shop will be live. And we'll also be meeting to collaborate on the official Formula EVM rulebook that will be collaborated upon by the Formula EVM DAO. And so each team is going to have its own separate DAO that is going to be run on Snapshot, but the Formula EVM DAO is actually going to be run right here on Mirror. So, we'll get a chance to play with different types of Web3 services along the way. So yeah, for now, stay tuned. You can follow me, Rex Racer, over on Float and Twitter, or you can also follow the VP of Blockchain Experience at Float, Alex, over there. And we'll be happy to answer your questions and keep you up to date on this cool project. Now, one of the things I had mentioned earlier. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I think it sounds like an awesome concept too. Hopefully you'll join us and join in the fun. So one of the things I was talking about earlier were blockchain domains, and as I just mentioned, that all of the things that I'm using to be able to manage this experience are third-party Web3 apps. Well, I just threw this together literally in about 10 minutes. So here is a decentralized website hosted on IPFS, or Interplanetary File System, where, and this is all through Unstoppable Domains. I earlier, or the other day, purchased formulaevm.dao, and if you have the ability to, if you have the plugin or the ability to, for your browser to resolve blockchain domains, you'll land here on the Formula EVM decentralized website. So pretty simple right now. This is really going to serve as a way to route people to the different places where they can interact with this. So say Discord server, or where you can purchase the car NFTs to select your team. But for now, we got this nifty little, pun intended, website running on the on IPFS through unstoppable domains, and you yourself can get one of these for free by purchasing a Float Plank Owner NFT, because this is a free service that comes with ownership of a blockchain domain. So next, I want to get into a couple of strategies that I'm going to be employing. And my objective is here to try to record or live stream anytime that I start to employ these strategies of investment in the various protocols. So right now, what I want to show you is this. This is my scoreboard, or my dashboard, that it's a work in progress, but it is how I'm going to keep track of my progress during the pre-race. And then through this, it'll allow me to really solidify the process of tracking and recording portfolio performance in the future. And so right now what I want to do is I want to show you what I'm doing as for allocating my Ethereum funds, and then what I'm going to do for allocating my Polygon funds. The Polygon, I'm actually going to do a couple of them live here. So for now, what I wanted to tell you about with my strategy when it comes to Team Ethereum, because gas prices on Ethereum are so fucking ridiculously high, it doesn't make a lot of sense to do yield farming where you're going to potentially be changing strategy every so often, because when you go in or out of a pool or stake or what have you, there's high gas prices that are associated with each and every one of those actions. Or when you want to take yield of a farm that you're involved in, you need to wait until the value of the yield that's accumulated has gotten pretty high before it's worthwhile to take it out. So my strategy with Team Ethereum is going to be different than my strategy on all the other protocols that are much more efficient and cost effective. My strategy with Team Ethereum is NFTs. So I'm not going to allocate all of my funds to NFTs. I'm going to leave a little bit on the table. So hopefully, as the price of Ethereum recovers, it will help to propel Team Ethereum into the lead. But the other day, I had to jump on an NFT that when I looked into it and I saw what they were doing and how the community was responding, I had to act on it. So I did this a couple of days ago, and I purchased a bored bunny. Sounds ridiculous, because it is ridiculous. But, stranger things have happened. You get pixelated looking popsicle head dudes that are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. So I think a bored bunny, may be able to do well. And the thing that really attracted me to bored bunnies was when they launched their mint, they sold out in 17 minutes. And then I went over to their Discord, and they had over 200,000 members on their Discord community. Their active members at any given point in time was something like 25,000. It was insane. And they only have 5,000, technically I think it's 4,999 of these bunnies. Additionally, they're, working with some celebrities, if that, does anything for you. And everybody who purchases a bored bunny will also get a second generation bad bunny when that releases. And if you own two bunnies, you can breed them and get a second generation bored bunny. So full disclosure, I bought two because I wanted to breed them. But as far as this is concerned, I only took the funds from one or for one from my starting balance of 2 ETH. I paid 0.63 ETH. Mind you, they minted at 0.4 ETH. So I paid 0.63 because I couldn't get into that mint. It was absolutely insane. But I felt 0.63 ETH, a couple hours after a very successful launch. So I'll see where it goes. So we'll go ahead and pull it up here. The current floor price of a bored bunny, and they haven't even, mind you, they haven't revealed them yet. This happens on Saturday. This happens tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll be able to see what my bored bunnies look like and what kind of rarity traits I have. The floor price of a bored bunny right now is 1.34 ETH. So, I feel like at least in the short term, it was a pretty good investment. And that because I have not yet deployed any of the other capital for the other teams, that actually puts Ethereum in the lead. I mean, if you look at Ethereum right now, shit's been tanking. It's down 13% in the last 7 days, 6% in the last 24 hours, sitting at $3,200. So I bought these when Ethereum was still at like 35, 36. And those went up in value. Meanwhile, the price of Ethereum went down, as did everything else. So I think that was a pretty good play, if I do say so myself. And we'll see what happens after the reveal and after some of the news comes out. But the vibe I got from hanging out in their Discord community was very Bored Ape. Like, I think that, it's entirely possible that these hit, even Mutant Apes right now are sitting at a 14 ETH floor. I think Bored Apes are, let's find out. Bored Ape. Bored Ape is sitting at a floor of 67 ETH. That's fucking ridiculous for a JPEG. And I do have to say, these bunnies look way better than the apes. Not that art has any bearing on value. But the Mutant Apes, this is the little brother of the Bored Apes. I think it has some cooler art, but yeah, sitting at 13.5 Ethereum. Not too shabby. So this one strategy alone could propel Ethereum ahead of the other teams in the race. So that is currently my allocation on Ethereum. I've got one Bored Bunny who's making me some monies, and the rest of my Ethereum's just going to do what it's going to do. And now let's get into my Polygon strategy. So for all the other strategies that I've come up with, I'm following a pretty similar formula. And that is that there are going to be 4 levels. I'm going to divide my my starting balance into 4 different pots. Each one is a different level of risk. And normally I would do a descending level of allocation across the risk. So highest allocation being the lowest risk, highest risk being the lowest allocation. But I'm a degen racer, so I play dangerously. So my top 3 allocations all get 30%. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be yield farming Matic and Quick tokens. I'm going to also be yield farming Sand for the Sandbox metaverse game, which I think is just going to go bonkers. And then there's a more of a medium risk play here that I'm interested in. I would actually say this is probably a higher risk, but because half of the yield that half of the LP that I'm going to be staking is in USDT, it's going to maintain value. So the M Shisha is really only going to be the only one that's the higher risk of the 2 assets. But I'll show you why I selected this here in just a minute. As for my high risk category, that 10% or 320 Matic tokens are going to be allocated to, I haven't decided that yet. So if you're watching this and you know some serious degen shit on the Polygon that could 1000x or could go to 0, I want to know. Let me know, and I'll take a look at it. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to deploy these different allocations, and then I may or may not update it on here because that's some tedious shit during the video. But I'll definitely do that before next Friday, and so I can show the progress or the performance of this portfolio. So let's go ahead and start at the top with some yield farming on QuickSwap using Matic and quick pairs. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into pool, and I'm going to hit add liquidity. In fact, actually, before I do that, I want to show you LP mining. This should have a little breakdown of what I could potentially earn by doing this. And there are two steps. Live allocation, let's go. Nice, glad you like it. All right, so two steps to this process, and actually there's more steps after that, but I'll get into that in a minute. First thing you want to do is you want to provide equal amounts of both tokens that are going into the liquidity pool. And if you don't know, the liquidity pool is how DEXs are able to manage trades. So rather than a decentralized exchange where it's direct, basically P2P, filling orders, in this case, there's a pool of the tokens that are swapping in and out, and that pool needs to maintain a certain amount of liquidity to ensure that the price doesn't fluctuate too much. And there's incentives that these DEXs put into place that allow people that, I should say, incentivize people to participate into building liquidity. And those include getting a percentage of the transaction fees, and also by then taking your LP tokens, which are the result of providing liquidity. You put the two tokens in, you get one set of tokens out, LP tokens. You go then and stake those, deposit them, and those earn you a percentage of the DEX's native token, in this case being Quick. So as I was saying, we're going to, at least last I checked it, I think it was a pretty good choice. Where was it? It was Matic. Did I pass it? Matic and Quick and DQuick. No. Let's just go Matic. Sandmatic. We'll get to that one in a minute. Are you not here? Is this? Let's search by Quick. ETH Quick, USD Quick. Oh. Why am I not seeing it? Maybe it's in the archived pools. This is all the fun of doing live DeFi. I'm not showing anything in here. And I'm not going to allocate Matic and Quick if I can't yield farm it. Maybe it's hidden. Rev Quick. Oh, well shit. There goes that plan. All right, let's come up with a good alternative. So we were looking at doing allocating 960 tokens. Oh yeah, I know, nomadic quick pool. That doesn't make any sense. So instead, here's what we're going to do, because I think most of the LP pairs you just get percentage of trades. So let's go based off of percent APY of the yield farming portion. Farms, LP mining. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Matic, ETH, Matic. I bet you this is where it is. Matic Quick. All right. I knew I wasn't going crazy. All right. So rewards plus fees, APY, is 36%. Not bad, not great. You can see some others here like Cairo and Matic at 469. Cairo is an interesting project. They're pretty new, and they've got some cool Web3 technologies that they're bringing out. but I don't know how well it's going to perform. And for this one, I'd rather get a lower APY and but have it be a little bit safer of a bet, because usually the protocol token and the DEX token tend to move together. They tend to be correlated. So first things first, I need to go and get myself some quick. So let's see here. My allocation was going to be 960 Matic. Because I can't do math, I'm going to... So what's half of 960? Divided by 2, 480. I should have known that. All right. So I'm going to convert 480 Matic tokens into some quick. So in order to do that, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go to swap. And I'm going to swap Matic into quick. All right, there we go. And I said 480. So 480 Matic will turn into 3.489 and so on quick, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you actually see the price of it, it's come down quite a bit from its all-time high. I'm going to show this real quick. Quick. All right, so it's currently at $291 per quick. It's down 7.3% in the last 24 hours. But what is really interesting here is that its all-time high was almost $1,600, so it's down 81% from its all-time high. So I think, being that QuickSwap is the #1 DEX on Polygon, that it at least reaching its all-time high again at some point in the future is pretty damn good. So here we go. Now we're going to go ahead and swap. So I've got a confirm swap, and this is going to open up my MetaMask. All right. I am confirming I am swapping 480 for a gas fee of 0.008 Matic, which I'll do the math on that in a second, but it is ridiculous how cheap this can be. Transactions, I should say. So let's go ahead and confirm, and also watch how quick it is too. Transaction submitted, and here we go. Close that, and hey, look, transaction completed. So now if I go in here, should be able to see my balance of quick. Oh yeah, that's right, I haven't added it yet. It's all right. So I can just show right here. Now my balance is 3.48912 quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go now over to the pool, and I am going to add liquidity. So I'm going to add liquidity for Matic token and quick token. And what you need to do is you need to add a the same amount in USD value between Matic and quick. So if I hit max on my Matic, because I have a lot more Matic, I don't have the enough quick here to match it. But if I hit max on that, pulls up my entire amount. And what did I say before? Half of that allocation is about 480. So we're looking at 478 now. So I'm going to go ahead and approve, because before I can add liquidity, I need to approve use of it. So again, 0.0015 confirmation. I don't know if you can see that the way that it's capturing the video here. All right, so transaction confirmed. All right, let's go ahead and supply Matic and quick. So this is going to result in 28.4888 Matic quick LP tokens. So confirm supply. Transaction fee of 0.0068. Confirm. And close. All All right, transaction completed. Now, what I can do is I can come over here and I can do my Matic quick Matic quick liquidity. Step 1, yeah, I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing here. Get quick V2 liquidity tokens. So good. I have done that. Okay, good. Glad you can see those. So you can see the gas fees, which I find is good to know. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just go over this real quick. So pool rate is 11.9 D quick per day. So that's how many D quick, which is their basically their staked quick, is issued to people that participate in this a day. So and so, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. All right, hit max. I've got my 28.488888 here. We're going to approve that again. And this again is why you can tell, oh, we can't. Oh, can't. Sorry, I missed that T in there. That's all right. But yeah, so seeing how many transactions I'm doing, this is why doing DeFi anything on the Ethereum mainnet is so expensive and pretty much only whales can do it. All right, I'm approving that. Okay, transaction confirmed. This should update here in just a second. Cool. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and deposit it. Confirm. Oh, gas price is going up, 0.01 Matic. Man, I'm going to break the bank. All right. Let's go. All right, and we're done. Cool. So my total liquidity deposits is worth $2,015. This here will start to increase over time as I get more rewards. I'll also be earning fees from supplying liquidity to the liquidity pool. The other cool part about that is as I'm starting to accumulate these rewards, there are others which I need to do a little bit more research on, but you can then take these rewards and then I can go in and start to deposit and earn. So I can deposit my DQuick that I'm earning and earn other tokens. So that's the beauty of yield farming, is you're basically leapfrogging or daisy chaining rewards into rewards into rewards, and it can add up quite a bit. So as I get those rewards, I'll start to do this, and I'll give some or I'll do a video covering my my plan with that. So that was the first. In fact, I'll go ahead and update all of this stuff in my my dashboard here later on. Next, we are going to do Matic and Sand. But then in this case, we're actually going to go over to Sandbox's website and we're going to yield farm there. So next I'm going to do 480 Polygon worth, there it is, of Sand tokens, which let's take a look at the price on that real quick, because that's one that's done extremely well, but also has pulled back in this recent dip. So nice, under $5. I like that. All-time high of $8.40. This project I'm super bullish on. I think they're going to do amazing things, and yeah, let's just say I have a theory, not to say that I like Facebook at all, but I have a theory that Facebook in the near future is going to purchase Sandbox. And if that happens, oh boy, shit's gonna go crazy. All right, so back to QuickSwap. Let's do Matic, and then let's go and select sand. All right, we have sand. I'm going to do 480 Matic tokens, which comes to 205 sand. I'll go ahead and swap that bad boy. Confirm. It's gas fee of 0.005. All right, while that's doing that, I'm going to pull up the old calculator and give you an idea of what gas fees on Matic look like. So, what did I say? Getting my tabs all confused here. Let's go back. Let's go to Matic. Oh wait, no, let's just go here. Portfolio. You can do it. No, okay, Matic it is. Oh, looks like we still got a couple people watching. Not bad. All right, $2.11. Again, Matic I think is just going to go crazy over the next few years. It's as far as I can tell the best scaling solution for Ethereum while they get their shit together. All-time highs. It's only 27% down from where it was at $2.92, but I think that's just the beginning for Polygon. Or Matic being their token. So, as I said, so $2.11, and then times, wait, I can math, I swear, 0.005, is that right? Yeah, it's 1 cent. I paid 1 cent for a transaction on Polygon. Not bad. Way better than Ethereum. All right, let's go back here. So now I've got my my sand tokens. Let's go ahead and go into the pool, add liquidity, Matic. Sand. You want to add? Wouldn't mind if you, there we go. Okay, all right. So again, we're going to hit max on sand. All right, approve. Yeah, holy guacamole for sure. 1 penny for a transaction. That's the way it should be. Hopefully when Ethereum 2.0 comes out, it'll be able to compete with some of these L2s, or L1s, I'm sorry, that are nipping at its heels. All right, so now we've got that set. We're going to go ahead and supply. Confirm supply gets us 308.074 LP tokens. And we'll get to see what the value of that is, since it's equal amount to what I had provided before. It's roughly going to be about $2,000. Okay. All right. So that should be processing. Yeah, pending. Yeah, we've been rolling for a while. It's the longest live stream I've ever done, and the only live stream I've ever done. Oh, this one's taking a little while. What's going on here? Oh, there it is. Spoke too soon. Okay, that's slow on as far as Polygon's concerned, let me tell you. All right, now we're going to go back into farms. Oh no, I'm sorry. Now we're going to go over here to Sandbox, sandbox.game. Now, if you haven't checked this out already, they're doing some huge stuff. They haven't even really officially launched their full game yet. They've just sold lands. There you can buy assets and avatars and skins, what have you. It is somewhat playable. currently, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the amount of anticipation for this game is going to be huge. It's going to be probably the biggest metaverse project, in my opinion, over the next couple of years. So now, looking over here, let's go take a look at the new staking section. So, oh, internal error. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Seems to be working just fine. All right. So, I have already provided LP to the Sand and Matic. So now what I can do is I can earn 120% APR paid in Sand tokens right here. So I'll be earning some sweet, sweet sand. Just wait for that sucker to approve. All right, cool. This is gonna be my first time doing it, so this may be a little different than what I'm used to. Should drop this guy down. Okay, deposit. Max. Ah, good. Love when things work as anticipated. All right. Deposit. How do I get? Oh, I already did that. All right. I'm going to be depositing my 308 Matic Sand LP tokens for, again, 1 cent. Now it's actually doing the math for me, so I don't have to try and use the few wrinkles I have to figure that out. Confirm. Transaction is being processed. Wait for it. Haha. Your allowance is still less than the amount you want to stake. Transactions. That is contradictory, but let's see what happened. Should. Let me refresh the page. See if that. Sometimes things don't go smoothly. Oh, yeah, it's just down to one of us in here. Deposit. Well, let's see. Do I still? I should still have those max. Oh, I guess it didn't process. I just wasted a penny. All right, I wonder what that meant about allowance. I didn't see anything about allowance, but we'll try it one more time, spend another penny, see if it works. Confirm. All right. Ooh, what you gonna do? Oh, your allowance is still less than the amount you want to stake. So, I don't know what that means. My allowance. I don't get allowance. I work a full-time job. Let's check out their how to stake. See if there's anything in here about allowance. No, not showing anything in here about allowance. I don't know, Gio, you got any feedback on what's going on? Wrong network. I'm on Polygon. Token approval. But what would that have to do with my token approval? deposit LP tokens and earn more sand. msand and Matic. All right. Just going to go back here and make sure I got that. All right, got my sand. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. That's right, because I already got the LPs. So let's check out. I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah. Sandmatic. I just want to see real quick what this this recognizes. Total deposits. Deposit quick V2 LP tokens. Yeah, it was asking me to approve the LP before depositing. Let's go back. So on the Polygon mainnet, yes, I've got my msand Matic LP tokens. So, oh, see here. Total deposit. Oh, that's total deposit. Geez, I don't know. Let me try. I'm just going to try something real quick. I'm going to try and do less than my full amount. Let's see what happens. Yeah, your allowance is still less than amount you want to stake. Huh. Curious. Very curious. Well, I may have to move on from this for now. I can always figure it out and give an update on a subsequent video, but don't want to linger too long on this one. Yeah. All right. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I want to talk about Shisha. This is an interesting project. Revoke the approval and try again. Maybe. You know, I've never tried to do that just for a single site. I don't know. If you got a quick tip on how to do that, let me know. Probably my MetaMask settings, but I'll go ahead and move on for now to the Shisha one. So, quick little intro to Shisha. So they are a decentralized VC fund, and what they offer is pretty interesting. So by staking either their Shisha tokens or by staking LP tokens, you earn tokens that come from the projects that they then invest in. So they just recently launched on Polygon, which is why I think this is an interesting thing to take a look at. And real quick, they're on Ethereum, they're on Binance Smart Chain, and now they're on Polygon. This was just a few days ago. The price of one Shisha on Polygon is 4 cents. Let's go to the price of Shisha. Shisha on Binance. All right. $245. Mind you, the total supply of Shisha on Polygon is twice what it is on Polygon. Let me try this again. total supply of what's on Polygon is twice of what's on Binance. However, even if the amount of usage of Shisha on Polygon reaches the same market cap of what they have here, then, twice the circulating supply here puts that 4-cent Shisha at, what's this, half of this, $122.50, thereabouts. Not too bad. So I think that getting into Shisha on the Polygon chain is a smart choice at this point in time because there's lots of room for it to run. Additionally, by doing an LP of that, I'm going to earn fees, which I think currently are pretty high because it's so new, so they're really incentivizing it. So let's go into pool, add liquidity, and this is going to have to be USDT and Shisha, Shisha. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll get the sure. Oh, not getting a percentage share there. Maybe that'll update. Sorry. Let's go into dual mining. Oh, DBank. Yeah, I was just on that the other day. Just check that out. That should help me. That allowance issue. All right. Farms. This is being a little slow right now. You know you want to. All right, well, I'll come back to this in a minute. But because it's a new pair, the percentage of it, I should say the APY or APR on it is going to be probably significantly higher to incentivize more people getting in on that pool. So here, we're going to go in staking dashboard and show you real quick that how this works. So when you provide LP, you'll be able to come in and every single day claim tokens for the projects that they're investing in. So I can still get my LP tokens back. I can sit here and accumulate every day tokens on this, and then I can always go back and pull out I can unstake and pull out my LP, get my, in this case, USDT and Shisha back at any time. And they've got a bunch of new projects that they're going to be launching here on Polygon soon. So I don't know where they went, but I know they're here. So as soon as those launch, I'll start getting their tokens as well. So let's go into staking. And you'll notice here you can stake Shisha tokens or you can stake LP tokens. I believe that these LP tokens should be for USDT, and let me go, where did that go? Oh, let's come back to quick swap. Man, I don't know why it's, all right, well, I just want to make sure, I want to double check before I do that swap that it's USDT and Shisha tokens. So let me just do a little bit of, oh yeah, that's right, go to there. Where is their documentation? Go to their documentation. No. I thought it was in here. Investment strategy, rewards process, tokenomics, liquidity generation. I mean, that's not it. Where did I see it? The wonders of figuring shit out live. Maybe it was in here that I saw it. So, Polygon BSC, looks like they haven't updated that yet. Polygon Network, maybe it was in here. I think next time I should have my shit together more. Let's see. Let's go back to the dashboard. I think I already had that open. I got a bunch open. So, Matic, LP token price, LP token stake, total. So the APY on staking LP tokens is 413%. That's not bad. At least slight difference here between what this says, but still pretty damn good. And the other thing I should mention too is that, so you've got, you can stake Shisha tokens or you can stake LP tokens. I started to say this before and then I went off on a tangent. That the rewards that you get from their partners' tokens, if you stake LP tokens, is 2/3 of what they give out. If you stake just Shisha tokens, you get 1/3. So this, in a variety of ways, has a better return. So I still need to figure out. I just want to double check, you know. Measure twice, cut once, as they say, that the let's just see something real quick. Let's go Matic and Shisha. Still not showing share of, oh, I'm stupid. That's how much I have. That's my share of pool. It's not the percentage that I would earn. It's a set percentage here of 0.25%, which is what I was thinking. Goodness. Okay. So, let's see. I mean, personally, I'd rather stake Matic and Shisha because I'd like to capture that upside potential of Matic over USDT. So I really need to make sure that is, you know what? Okay. Again, like there was the issue here, I may just take this one offline and do this as time allows, so I'm not boring the shit out of you as I'm clicking around aimlessly because I forgot what I was doing. So I'll find out, I'll double check that I can, what types of LP tokens I can stake here, maybe any, I don't know. And then I'll report back on that next time. So those are my 3 allocations that I've got so far. Again, if you come across any super high risk, super degen types of plays on the Polygon network, please let me know and I'll take a look at it. Last thing I want to do before I sign off is I have a few Matrix avatars that I need to give the red pill to. So I thought this would be fun. I have already given a red pill to this guy or gal or whatever it is. I'll tell you, it started as a chick. Don't know what I'm looking at now, but definitely pretty cool. Oh, thanks, Geo. Yeah. Hopefully my next streams are a little bit more succinct and, I can get through my allocations easier. But, it's all part of learning. I'm learning too, as you, the viewers, are learning. Although I've done this before, so you'd think I would have it down. Anyway, back to what I was saying here. So I'm going to give out a couple of red pills live, and we're going to see how they transform. So as I mentioned, this one here, pretty significant transformation. I don't even think it's the same character anymore. It's like in the Matrix, at least when you woke up from the Matrix, you were just like a bald version of your avatar self, but with a bunch of holes in you. In this case, it went from like a Mexican chick to a Korean teenage boy. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. We'll see if that holds true here. So now we're going to choose a red pill, because why bother even giving a blue pill? We're going to choose a red pill for this guy. I feel like that needs to have a comma there. Remember, all I am offering is the truth, nothing more. All right, we are going to take the red pill. All right, let's do this thing. So many steps, and I don't even have to confirm transactions. All right, let's see what this guy turns into. Reveal now. Well, of course I want you to reveal. I don't even have to click. Oh, all right. Doesn't look anything like the original dude, but that's fine. He's got a rad Michael Jackson jacket on and some green hair. Looks like he's holding some pipes, but can't tell now because it doesn't show all of them. So what happens if you take the blue pill? As far as I know, the design of the character doesn't change, but the metadata is updated. So here we have all this new metadata that's been added to it. You even get like strength and physical attributes of them. But as far as the blue-pilled avatars go, as I mentioned, the design stays the same, but now you get new metadata where it has like, what their day job is, what kind of car they drive, like a whole bunch of mundane, blue pill shit. And I'm sure that they are going to have their own separate like storyline and missions and tasks that you can do with these characters in the forthcoming Matrix video game. But I may keep one of them. I don't know. Actually, these guys I gifted to my brothers, so they're going off. So you know what? Nobody gets the blue pill. Fuck it. We're going red pills across the board. All right. Now we're gonna red pill him. Yeah, that guy was ready to scrap. He had some good characteristics, or good traits, I should say. The Korean teenager I got, I forget what their they had some sort of snarky comment on their lack of strength that was pretty funny. I'll come back to that in a minute. All right, take the red pill. Do you accept? Yes. Are you sure? Yeah. All right. Broadcasting transaction, whatever that means. And let's reveal. It's going to be a chick. I just know it. Nope. Oh, this guy's got a freaking gat. You like that? What does he got? What's his weapon? Ah, black submachine gun. Hell yeah. All right. So let's look at these. So here's my Korean teenager, and their power, paper hands, strength, 1. So they're aware. Their wisdom level is a 13. I guess that's good. They know the sound of one hand clapping. It's a good skill you need in a fight. Let's go back to this dude. Bald J. Incredible moral fiber. 11. Constitution. Nothing is super high. We've got a few 10s and 11. That's not bad. Average intelligence. Average wisdom. Not bad, not bad. So I'm really curious to see what they do with these characters in the future. You know, regardless of what you thought of the new movie, I have not yet seen it. I think that they have some fun things in store. These were super popular when they first came out, but I think once the full game is released and you can do more missions, I think they're even going to possibly have these avatars be connected with various metaverse projects. I could see them doing some cool things. So yeah, gonna leave it off there. It's kind of a quick recap. Definitely go check out floattoken.com/NFT to find out more information on the Plank Owner NFTs. Go and check out my post on the new Formula Evm project that I'm launching. I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to continue sharing my ideas for this and starting to get people on board and building the community. Yeah, we had gone over my Ethereum purchase. Oh, where'd that go? That's in here somewhere. Went over my Ethereum purchase. Let's go back to see how the floor is doing before we go on my board bunny. Mutt board? No, just board. Board bunny. Oh, we're up some more. 1.38 ETH. Doing pretty well. We had also done some yield farming on QuickSwap with Quick and Matic pair. I got a Quick and Sand pair, which I'm going to be trying to get to into this this yield farm where I can earn some sand tokens, and then I'll be figuring out the Shisha staking situation. I just need to figure out if I can stake Matic and Shisha tokens, which would be ideal. Put those in here, earn 412% APY on that, and earn tokens from their partners as they drop. So I think that'll be pretty cool. So that's it for now. Long stream. Hopefully I can get these down in the future to be more digestible. But you know, all things considered, I think this was a pretty good first experience. So Geo, thanks for hanging out the whole time. I saw the rest had to drop off. I know we all have lives, but appreciate it. And this will get edited down. Alex, I don't envy you because there's a lot to edit here. And we'll be posting the truncated version of this on Float and various other platforms in the very near future. So until next time, I am Rex Racer, the most based, cluttered house, degen racer of all the metaverse. I'll catch you next time.